back to
Epic
Epic
Reactions.
Reactions. My name is Alicia.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Julius.
And today we'll be watching how Stray Kids are entering their most powerful era. You think they are powerful or they not? So far as you have watched.
Well, it's their era, so let's watch their powerful era. When is it and how is it?
Alright, let's get started.
One revolution. From the underground to the top of the world. This is Stray Kids. By 2021, Stray Kids stood at a turning point. The long nights of training and the uncertainty of their early years were behind them. What lay ahead at that time was a new chapter, the era where their story shifted from simply surviving to stepping onto the world stage. From then on, every era would not just be about endurance, but about building momentum towards something greater, a peak that had yet to be reached. On the 23rd of August, 2021, Stray Kids released No Easy. This specific album marked a shift from questions of survival to statements of intention, proof that their foundation was solid enough to carry them higher. Thunderous carried that message. Traditional Korean instruments fused with heavy trap beats created something that felt like stepping into a warrior's arena. The music video's bold visuals in gold and red amplified that power. Stray Kids was stepping into a new identity. Compared to the raw edge of their earlier releases, No Easy's album showed a more defined sound and vision, making it clear that this era marked growth rather than a repeat of what came before. The results confirmed it. No Easy became their first million-selling album, a milestone that showed their reach had expanded far beyond expectations. And it hinted at what was coming next. On the 18th of March, 2022.
2021.
Is when they debuted. Meaning what you said in the previous video about Noah and Stray Kids is 2019.
They didn't debut at 2021. They grew powerful at 2021, but they debuted even since.
And their first album was
That's not their
one.
first.
The
That's
first-
their most selling
No,
album.
the first was in 2021. No,
No Easy is the first selling album. It's not the first
Oh.
album. It has millions. That's why it's the powerful era. It means they were there, but their era didn't reach until 2021. So at 2021 is when they began to be a lot of famous and everything. I think that's it.
And it was during
no, it's
COVID-19.
actually 2021 is when they started being recognized as Stray Kids. Because
Yeah.
even back then, right,
They-
they're saying since 2019, right?
Yeah.
People like Felix, they don't join the group, right? In
They were
2019.
there in
No.
2019. I heard it. Oh my god.
So 2021 the group started.
Yeah, it's when they actually started known as Stray Kids, with Felix having 8 members. Back then, there were not 8 members. There were fewer.
But they were there.
No, they weren't. They officially joined in 2021.
So you wanna tell me that Stray Kids is officially Stray Kids at 2021,
Yeah,
meaning
with
that all the
known
members,
that
because-
are known right now.
because Stray Kids is from Producer 101, right?
No, Jin something.
So who started the group? Was it Felix or?
Meaning,
No, not Felix.
you know,
Somebody else.
there is a program called Produce 101 where the idols come together and compete to form a group, right?
Mm.
Now, Stray Kids, for what I know, for what blurry memory I have, Stray Kids is from Produce 101,
But it was,
which happened, I think it's in 2019, I think it's 2020, something like that. But it's not that 2021 is when they were formed, no. 2021 is their album, No Easy, which sailed 1,000,000 tons to make them popular.
yeah.
That's for what I know.
Yes, but not all the members are there in 2020 to 2019.
Yes, but for real, the Stray Kids group was formed back then. Not that it was
Yeah,
formed
it does-
officially in 2021, no. 21
But
is
it's
just their album.
It's not about the album. It's when
It's
they,
about their popularity.
not about popularity. It's when they started being recognized by
Their first
people.
album.
Yes.
I'm not so sure. Hold on.
Yeah,
No.
You are
That's
not
not their
proven.
first.
Yeah, not proven.
That's not their first album. I'm sure about that. Stray Kids is not only for 4 years. I've not known Stray Kids for 4 years. I've known more.
Maybe you know another group that is not Stray Kids.
Do you know EXO?
Yeah.
Do you know EXO is far back from 2021?
I don't know the group per se, but they're like BTS.
Yeah, and do you know that EXO was competing with Stray Kids at the time? And
At what
EXO
time? At what time?
at the time EXO was famous, it was popular.
You mean in 2023?
Think that EXO is much way more back. Like
Same with the
2019.
BTS.
Yeah, same as BTS. 2019.
But not Stray Kids.
But do you
Even
know
though
that
they're
they?
the same, even though they're the same generation of
But-
K-pop.
But I wanted to tell. That's what I'm saying. If it's 2023, if it's 2021 where Stray Kids was from, then Stray Kids couldn't be the same generation as BTS because
They
Stray Kids
could.
and BTS are the same generation. And BTS's generation is formed from 20 something like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's the, 21, something like that. Where 2022, Boy Next Doors and these and Hypen and TXT started. That's the other generation of the movie. Of the popular. Of the K-pop artists, right? K-pop bands. So if you tell that 2021 is when Stray Kids was formed, then Stray Kids couldn't be the same generation as
They
BTS. They could be the same generation as TXT or and Hypen.
They could
You get what I'm
still,
saying?
they could still because not all the members were there.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, Stray Kids was not formed at 2021. It was from back then, but the recognition became at 2021. That's why you were saying about recognition, and I'm saying, okay, yes, I agree that they were recognized at 2021. They were famous and popular at 2021 because of their album, but it still was there since back.
Not way back though.
Not way back, yes, I
Because
agree.
BTS is older than Stray Kids.
Yes, I do agree.
However, like I said, not all the members of BTS, including Felix, who's your favorite, you know, it was not there back then. He joined around 2021 to be exact.
Okay, I'm not so sure, but okay.
I feel like it, but we'll see in the next video.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
see.
continue.
Stray Kids returned with ODDINARY. This comeback proved that reinvention could happen without losing their core. Maniac became the anthem of the era. Chaotic, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. It was another step upward, another sign that their ceiling was still far away. The blend of circus imagery and psychological thriller tone underscored their message. Embracing the parts of yourself that don't fit neatly into categories. Fans connected with that duality. One moment elegant choreography, the next pure mayhem. It felt like Stray Kids were inviting fans directly into their thoughts and emotions, not just putting on a performance. Then came the news that changed everything. ODDINARY debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, their first appearance on the chart, and their first #1 finish. 8 young men from Seoul had just topped the US charts. It was the clearest sign yet that their climb was only beginning. If ODDINARY showed Stray Kids' versatility, Maxident confirmed their consistency. On the 7th of October, 2022, they released an album centered around Case 143.
Okay.
A love song disguised as a math
I
equation.
told you.
Clever,
Proved you
playful,
wrong.
and unforgettable, it showed yet another side of
Well,
their
they are
creativity.
kids
The
here,
album
but
stretched
not
across genres.
too kids
From
there.
emotional
Still,
vocals
they're
to
a little
futuristic
bit like
production.
our.
It was ambitious,
No, they're not.
and it worked.
See,
Fans could feel the
you know,
group's
they're
confidence in
color
every
and
track,
cutesy, but you
as if they
know,
were testing
they're like.
just how far they could stretch their artistry. And for the second time in a single year, Stray Kids debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, just a few months after. That back-to-back dominance wasn't luck, but proof that the higher they climbed, the stronger their position on the world stage became. 2nd of June 2023, the day 5 Star arrived. This album wasn't just bigger, it was bolder. S-Class stood at its center, a collision of luxury rap, experimental layers, and swag. Beyond the records, 5 Star highlighted their growth as artists. The numbers were staggering. 5 Star sold over 5 million copies, becoming the best-selling K-pop album of 2023. What made 5 Star stand out was not just its sales, but its influence. Tracks like Hall of Fame and Top Line showcased their versatility, balancing powerful rap delivery and melodic vocals. The album's range gave fans something new. With each listen, Stray Kids balanced accessibility with experimentation. It was a declaration that they could lead both charts and culture, and a signal that they were preparing for something even larger. We'll get to their awards and recognition in a moment, but first, let's talk about what it looks like when Stray Kids own every stage on the planet. The 4th of August 2023, Lollapalooza, Paris. A European festival crowd, a sea of international fans chanting in multiple languages, and Stray Kids commanding the stage as the first K-pop boy group to headline. It was proof that their music connected with fans far beyond Korea, and that their rise was expanding to the world's biggest stages. This led naturally into the award stages that followed. At the 2023 MTV Video Music Awards, they won Best K-Pop with S-Class. And at the 2023 Billboard Music Awards, they took home Top K-Pop Album for 5 Star. Each appearance wasn't just about trophies, but presence. The undeniable mark of artists stepping into a higher league. After the awards, their touring was relentless but purposeful. The 5 Star Dome Tour filled massive venues across Asia, proving that their music didn't just belong online or on charts. It belonged in echoing stadiums filled with tens of thousands of voices. The Dome shows made it clear. Every year was pushing them closer to a peak they had not yet reached. The momentum didn't slow in 2024. Stray Kids continued expanding their reach with special projects and international stages.
I like how
Their
the
collaboration
narrator
single
explains it
Lose
so
My Breath with
vividly.
Charlie Puth introduced a fresh dynamic to their sound.
not just in
Japanese
like
releases and performances
in-
strengthened their
in
presence
giving
in one of the
them,
world's toughest markets,
giving them
expanding their
spotlight.
presence well beyond their home base in Korea. Their 3rd Japanese EP also reached impressive numbers, earning certifications and reaffirming their international strength. They won multiple major trophies, cementing their dominance not only on stage, but across the industry. Tour dates kept them constantly moving, and every stop added new stories of connection between the group and their worldwide fans. These moments built the bridge between the 5 Star era and the next milestone on the horizon. Every achievement carried an undercurrent of anticipation, a sense that the real peak was still ahead. Everything in this story has been building toward this point. The survival days led to No Easy, the reinvention of ODDINARY, the confirmation with Maxident, the global dominance of 5 Star, the festival stages and international projects of 2024. All of it leads here, the comeback that could define their legacy. After years of growth, every record shattered, every stage conquered, Stray Kids are preparing to drop what may become their most important release yet. The stage is global, the spotlight is theirs, and August's comeback isn't just another release. It is the proof of how far they've come. When Stray Kids dropped their latest comeback, the response was immediate and overwhelming. The title track exploded across streaming platforms, the music video racking up tens of millions of views within hours. Fans praised the concept for pushing boundaries once again, blending Stray Kids' trademark intensity with new sonic risks. This release felt like the summit of their journey so far. Concert crowds roared with the new songs, and social media trended worldwide for days. Industry recognition followed swiftly. Chart debuts reached new peaks. The comeback proved what fans already knew. Stray Kids are in their strongest era yet. The comeback proved what fans already knew. Stray Kids are in their strongest era yet. That's the difference between artists who peak and artists who evolve. Stray Kids have never stopped being curious. So here we are, 8 guys who started with nothing but conviction and a shared dream have left a mark on K-pop that can't be ignored. They entered the global music scene and left it moving in a new direction. Stray Kids aren't the underdog story anymore. They're an example, living proof that continuing to raise the standard and outpacing trends is what defines their dominance, and that their passion is understood no matter the language. They've shown that success and artistry can go hand in hand when you keep pushing forward. And the most remarkable part of Stray Kids' journey, even after over 7 years since their debut, it still feels like the beginning. While other artists look for a formula to follow, Stray Kids keep setting their own standards, and their 2025 comeback is the clearest sign yet. This is Stray Kids. This is what happens when vision...
What?
The narrator said even though the first debut was 7 years, but it still feels like the beginning, meaning that they debuted 7 years before 2023.
I do not disagree. Okay, I do not
Okay.
disagree.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that yes, this time went by, right?
Yeah.
However, they're not the Stray Kids that they were back then, that they are now.
Yeah.
And they're more known now than
Mhm.
they were back then.
Yeah.
That's my point of saying. Because as I say, Felix is part Australian or he's Australian. So,
He is full Australian, actually.
yeah, so,
He's just a Korean born in Australia.
yeah. So you get what I'm trying to say is that what if he was in Australia at that time and usually went back to 2021, then boom, Stray Kids. Like, yeah. So let's get on with it.
resilience, and relentless drive collide. Stray Kids dare to be bold, will you?
That's new information.
Okay, I'm seeing New Jeans Never Die.
Oh, I don't know that group.
I do, actually. It's a new generation band.
Yeah, my friend told me, okay, my friend told me about it. I see a lot about them, like, I'm not gonna risk it.
So that's every day, guys. That's the
Now how Stray Kids are entering the powerful era.
and their powerful era year was in 2021. So yeah,
Did you know that?
I didn't
I'm
actually.
surprised.
Today is the first day I'm knowing about the 2021 new era of Stray Kids. But actually, yeah, they felt so nice knowing that it was 2021 while blabbing to others that I need Stray Kids to explain when people knew Stray Kids from 2021.
Yeah,
Uh,
I did tell you to explain that.
yeah, you did.
So it seems they had other albums before 2021, but during 2021 it was their powerful era.
Yeah, that's when their album went viral.
I don't think they had other, like, albums mostly more like singles.
Oh, they did have their album, like, before the Newbies, they had their albums, but I don't know which one because I was not so into it. But they had their albums before Newbies.
Maybe they had singles. I don't think they had albums. But anyways, comment down below what you think. Did they have albums before 2021 or
Yeah.
did they not? Because, you know,
We're in a kind of
I don't know.
we're in a kind of South North Korean something here.
No, you're in North, I'm in South. So
Okay,
yeah.
so that's it for today, guys. We love you.